Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. My name is Yamzavi Middleman. You may not... Hello there, Flint Ravenspear here. Hello there, Flint. Hello there, Flint Ravenspear here. Hello there, my name is Flint Ravenspear. You may know me from such previous projects as, Hello there, my name is, hello there, Flint Ravenspear here. You may know me from my introduction that I failed to write a script for and then just made a blooper video that was trash. So, yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing. 3 months ago... Is that 3? Wait. Yeah. 3-ish months ago, I was struck with a fever and was stuck in bed in the first week of school, which meant I didn't get to have any friends. No, I'm kidding. In September, I was sick for a week, so I was stuck in bed. My bed here, this bed here, yeah, okay. I was stuck in bed for a week, sick, tired, exhausted, didn't want to do my homework, and so my parents got Netflix, or... Yeah, my dad set up Netflix on my computer, and I got to finally sit down and binge Death Note. Yeah, that thing. The anime series was amazing, and one of the reasons that I actually wanted to watch Death Note was because that Netflix made a Death Note movie. I also watched the Death Note movie, and, lo and behold... It was disappointing, so I binged all of Death Note in like 3 days. It was glorious, it was great. Light Yagami, I may or may not have a gay crush on. I'm joking. The characters were amazing, the concepts were so fantastically great, and for technically my first anime series that I've ever watched, I was happy that I watched that and spent my time watching that. And really, in the end, it was so satisfying how the series ended that when I watched the movie, I just sat there laughing on how terrible it was. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna make a video... kick. I should probably... No. I was gonna make a video, on what were the different... I wanted to point out the Christian references that were made in each movie, or that was made in the series, and how that was completely changed in the movie. So instead, I wrote a poem, paragraph thing. I wrote words. I have problems with my throat. I'm slowly losing my voice. I sincerely apologize. I was gonna make a whole theory video around Death Note and whatnot and the ideologies, but instead I could not muster my brain to do such a thing. So instead I wrote a short poem, paragraph, essay. Yeah, this. I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna use my actual glasses. These are not reading glasses, but I don't wear glasses while filming because it glints and yeah, that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on to show what parts of the video is me reading, what parts of the video is me commentating. Oh yeah, I'm gonna commentate on this. Yeah, the glasses shall indicate thereof, or shall be used in a way to show... Okay, I'll just read this. This is a death note, a note of death. Yeah, okay, so just imagine I have a death note here. So, hold on. Yeah, so I was gonna make a Death Note replica or whatever, but you think I have time for this? Nah. By death, from death, to death. Of course, if you know any basic thing about Death Note, yeah, that's not true. The Death Note it's a notebook. It's not a note by death, from death, to death. It's a notebook, and whoever's mortal name you write in it, that person dies. So, this is therefore a paradox. We know this because death is not an animate object or being. As you can clearly tell by my superior writing skills, I don't know what I'm talking about. At least in this point, I really don't know what I was doing. I think I got really emotional when I was writing this, so... Yeah, alright, let's keep reading. Weed. It is as current... It, as known, is a concept. Once again, superior English writing skills. Thank God it's my third language. A concept that no human can supposedly accept is the... a concept that no human can supposedly accept. It is the ultimate game over for humans. Don't know where exactly I read this, but there's supposedly... Once again, my sources are terrible. I forgot to mention. I really should have just written a script for this. Apparently, and once again, I read somewhere, you can verify this or don't verify this, that supposedly humans are not functionally able to accept death, as in they're not able to actually accept... Oh, yeah. I read somewhere about something and then I added this, so yeah. Why, you ask? Why not? Why not? Why, you ask? Why not? Humans have evolved to serve one purpose: to survive. So I realize now we're kind of more programmed to serve one purpose by technicality, and we serve the same purpose like any living organism. We want to survive, so we've been engineered more than we have been evolving into, I don't know. Superior English skills. Oh wait, superior English skills. Nah. All things related to ego, love, fame, and money are thereof evolutions of this instinct to survive. Yes, I realize this now, that technically, shut up and go away. Everybody, welcome my brother! We don't look alike. We're not Jewish, we swear.
The card, memorize it. Is this your card? Great.
Excuse me. I don't know what I was doing. I realize now that love and money aren't exactly evolutions of survival. Love is a function in which the human Love is a function in which the human Love is an instinct your body has so that you can reproduce. Yeah, that's it. Money and wealth is something that we've managed to create as a way of allowing what people consider fair advantage. There we go. Words. I can't speak. However, ego, fame, and I suppose only in this case, wealth would all thereof be evolutions of survival. As humans begin creating the existence of civilization, they have essentially eliminated the chance that every day of their lives will be filled with the possibility of death by an outside force. This is of course inspired by Jared Diamond's explanation of how civilizations came to be. If you've ever heard of Guns and Germs and Steel and or are a John Cosart fan and have memorized After Ever After so many times, then you are probably familiar, with Guns and Germs and Steel, which is a book written by Jared Diamond. I suggest it, even though I've not read it. I've only seen like his documentary, but I get the gist. White supremacy is a load of bull. Soon the humans would find comfort amongst themselves to the point that they start believing that their own existence is at threat when their egos and social lives are also at threat. I think that's pretty straightforward. If you don't understand, we trade the need... you know what, I'll read. Being stared down by a lion too much for you? How does it compare to standing on a stage in front of a large and awfully quiet audience? Scared of eating the wrong kind of fruit? How does it compare to the fear of having to check every label to make sure that your throat doesn't swell to the point of death or suffocation? Does the darkness and mystery of the night scare you? How about the lack of knowledge of what the future might hold? I realize now, there was an article, I believe, speaking on the concept of public speech. Public speaking is supposedly an innate fear that we have. As human beings are social animals, saying the wrong thing and thereof being kicked out of a group is arguably a very natural fear that we have. And, I mean, yes, so does, like, the knowledge that if you eat something, you will die. Fear of the future, and fear of what the future might hold, what this might lead to, it's so abstract that it just, okay. And so, logically speaking, it doesn't make sense why to fear it. But at the same time, it's completely logical in our day and age to fear such things. And so it's, yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. You see, we as a specimen have managed to pass the normal standards of intelligent organic organisms. Intelligent organic organisms would be, in my understanding, any living organism that thereof has organ to process all of its senses. As long as they can see or hear or taste or whatever. Yeah, that's what I mean. We have traversed past fearing of what nature may take course. Natural fears such as the fear of death, fear of predators, fear of hunger, fear of things like that. Instead, we rely on the fear of our daily lives to keep our reality grounded, to keep our reality normal. This, that's hopefully self-explanatory. A great reference that made me think about this actually was a singular verse from a song sung by the Goo. I don't know my songs no more. I don't know my people no more. I don't know humans no more. I never knew humans. Me, 2017. Goo Goo Dolls. God, that does sound weird. From a song they wrote that was called Iris, in which the protagonist or main singer of the song mentions how, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. The concept where it is the fears and pains in which we take upon ourselves to remind us that we don't live in a movie. We don't live in whatever fantasy we make up. This is reality. Reality cannot be altered to that extent. And yet we let our fears interfere with the way we talk, the way we act, and the way we think. We as a race have let the fear of everyday life limit us from what is possible. Is there a cure? No. Scientists as of currently have not managed to find an ethical replacement to the adrenaline system currently existing in our human organism, where we would assume that by technicality every single fear that exists is indicated by adrenaline, or the adrenaline causes. Concept of fear, fight or flights, anxiety, all that. Fear. Is it possible to stop fear? Also no, it is after all a human emotion that is felt by all considerably stable minds and therefore entirely natural. Then, what is the point of this? Why do I even care to make any of this? Why do we even try? Because, dear viewer, I myself tend to forget what these fears really stand for and what they really are. A reminder that not everyone is a god, and not everyone is a speck of dust. It is a reminder that we are still human, that I'm human, you're human, we're human. It is a reminder that I make mistakes, some more successful than others, and it is a reminder that each and every one of us have our limits. That no, we can't take the world in our hands, sculpt it like Play-Doh, and make a better place. It reminds us that, yeah, those gods we believe that exist in our popular social media outlets and our other popular medias such as music, literary arts, and news, that they exist. They have their own limits. No, they can't solve every problem that we have. But we can solve them. We can work to solve them. They are a reminder that I'm human. They're also a reminder that I'm still here. And if you're still watching this video, so are you. To conclude, a hats off and good whatever time of day it is to you.